Surprise! Yes, this is a surprise video because there's a few things I want to get off my chest, and also I got a little bit of a surprise unboxing here for you. Well, it's not so mysterious, but let me get to that in a second. As I just came home from going out somewhere, I got myself a manga for about $2, and also a video game, which is pre-owned. I got this in the mail, which is something that, of course, I've been expecting for quite a while. No, it is not Ginkgo art, it's actually from Kaito Kid, because I actually entered a competition, or a little giveaway, to be more exact, and I won a DVD from him. And the DVD you may be asking is Tokyo Godfathers, one of the few movies made by the late great Satoshi Kon. And I've been wanting to get it just to complete my little collection, which I have right here. Which, as you can see, I have Millennium Actress, Paranoia Agent, even though I haven't got past the first episode yet. And two of my favourite films of all time, Perfect Blue and Paprika. Yeah, two of my favourite anime movies of all time, so let's get this unwrapping. So first off, I'd like to give a little shout out to Kaito Kid for thank you for sending me this, because they were released here in Australia, but they seemed to run out of print or something like that. I don't know what went going on there, but whatever. But here it is. Tokyo Godfathers, the US version, sealed and complete. So thank you very much to Kaito Kid for sending this out to me. I'm gratefully appreciated. Sorry for the little drum cut, I just wanted to get over the unwrapping bit because it's a lot, and plus also they had these stupid security stickers on them, but that's over and done with. Let's open this up. Of course, the movie itself on disc, and a little advertisement for other movies, including Returner, the Cowboy Bebop movie, and Memories, which is another Satoshi Kon movie, well, something like that. Well, he did the writing aspect for it, which is something I should get. Metropolis and Cyborg 009. And, woohoo! A little character illustration. Signed and done by Satoshi Kon himself. So, that is pretty awesome. However, this is not the only surprise that I have for this video, which is the unboxing video. I also have a first impressions of a new anime that I just checked out recently, which is part of the new season, which is Winter 2011. And I figured, why the hell not, because everyone seems to be doing these videos about that. And there has been a few shows in particular that I've been wanting to check out, like Kimi Todoge second season, which because I love the first season, and Ghostic, which is in next project by Bones, same people who did Fullmetal Alchemist, Around High School Host Club, Dark in the Black, etc. But the one in particular is a new series by Shaft, and this is a very original series. Like, it's not based off anything like a light novel, manga, anything like that. It's an original magical girl genre based series, and it's called Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I know it seems a bit of a mouthful to pronounce, but that's pretty much what you get. Or its alternative title, which is Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica. But that's besides the point. So, in typical Shaft form, it's directed by Aki Kishimbo, who also did some of my favorite animes, including Negima's second season. Oh, sorry, not the second season, second series. Arako Under the Bridge, which has season 1 and 2, but I have not finished season 2 yet. And Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, which most of these animes I've already featured on my 2010 video, well, my top 10 animes of 2010, and it also has a few other key members in the staff, including Ume Aoki, who is the who does the character designs for this anime, who also worked on Hidamari Sketch, and music done by Yuki Kajiura, who also did music for anime such as Pandora Hearts and video games such as Destino Saga. Don't know really too much backbone, much other series actually done besides Elemental Jade, but that's about it. So, what is it about? Well, basically it's about centers around a girl named Madoka, who's just like a typical high school girl, like of course like most characters in magical girls genre based shows. I know that sounds a bit awkward of me saying that. And what basically is, it's just basically just someone typical, has a nice family, has friends, goes to school in a very architectural type of school, because it's like looking like these glass door windows, etc., leading to the classrooms themselves, which is pretty crazy. But she has a dream that she noticed one of the magical girls fighting against these beings called witches. And they're pretty hard to explain because visually they look very weird, as typical for most Shaft series. And it just comes getting to her because sooner or later that same girl, who's named Roma Akemi, does come in as a transfer student to her classroom, and she comes to warn her in a very subtle fashion not to go forward with a fate, but that kind of turns around as she does encounter a little creature named Kyube, which has the ability to transform any girl, or any of the chosen ones, I think, into a magical girl who are given an offer of a wish to propose, and but in order to return, they have to protect the world or society or whatever from these witches. And she has a friend, that's it, Sayaka, which is one of her two friends in the anime, gets involved as well, and also has the chance to become a magical girl herself. And they also meet up with another girl named Mami, who is a ninth grader, which is like a grade up to her, and like becomes like they're on point, or how would you say, look out for whatever happens to Madoka or Sayaka, because of Hiromu does come around and tells her not to try to avoid her not to become a magical girl for whatever reason. It's not really explained, but from what I can tell so far, it's pretty good. I mean, basically the premise is typical for a magical girl anime, but the visuals and the music does make it seem fresh and interesting. It's just hopefully possibly around episode 3 or later down the road it gets a bit more interesting, something different, because I wouldn't mind seeing something different for the magical girl genre. But the thing is, when I first went into this series, I wasn't too sure at first, because magical girls not really my sort of show, but as being a Shaft fan that I am, I wanted to check it out, and plus, to be honest, I have not seen a magical girl anime in years since Cardcaptor Sakura back on television. So overall, I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it'll probably not be the best, most outstanding show within the season, because there may be a few others. I mean, people are ranting about Level E, or Ghost Sick, or Yumeki Meri, or whatever has come out this season, but I still have yet to check out Ghost Sick and Kimi Tsudoka, as I did mention. But Puella Magi Madoka Magica was pretty good. I mean, there's not much I can say to that. It's recommendable to say the least, and so yeah, that's pretty much it for my first impressions video, or this surprise video, which is the unboxing and first impressions video, and I'll see you all next time.